Hi, Debbie Gonzalez from Debbie Gonzalez Music. I'm making this video to recite a spoken word that I had done a very long time ago. I have a real heart for the lost, and I know that at times the enemy comes in and he creeps in and he lies and he puts things in our way to distract us from the real mission that God has for us, which is to basically go out and become fishers of men and to have a heart for the lost and to be as Christ-like as possible. So the enemy always tries to trip us up and tries to distract us from that. And sometimes we lose touch with God's word and what he really wants us to do. We forget sometimes to be in our word, and life gets busy and we forget our devotionals and we forget to pray. And, I've been guilty of it too. But it's very important for us to really stay focused and get into the meat of the word, and really go out there and do our best to try to become fishers of men like Jesus commanded us to. So I wrote this spoken word, and sometimes we have to just armor up like they do in Ephesians 6, like the armor, right? And really go out there and not be ashamed of the gospel. I'm not ashamed of the gospel. I'll share it. I'll be on a line in DMV the other day, and I was sharing the gospel with someone. So this is very near and dear to my heart. I wrote it a long time ago, and when I first came to the Lord, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. So here it goes. It seems that as we are searching, the enemy is lurking. He's planting seeds of doubt as we roam about, giving ourselves some clout. There seems to be some wonderment in the air about who really cares, and we gamble with life's truth or dares. Some seem to have forgotten how God wept when his son was spent. He was on a cross where all hope was gained but not lost at the ultimate cost. Tell me, my saints, will you give yourself strife by giving your life for a non-monetary price? How some have strayed from the knowledge of the price paid and have allowed the enemy in to persuade. Have we all closed our eyes to the reality inside and have began to rely and confide on the whispers in our minds? Have we taken a sabbatical from the radical and become questionable and cynical? Have we all learned to confess or to be a witness without feeling stress? Or are we like Jacob at the Jabbok, wreaking havoc for the blessing of the Father? Or do we barter so we don't have to pray harder? My warriors, Armageddon is but a blink away. Will you go or will you stay? Will you fight the good fight with God-given might and use your spiritual sight? Beloved, the enemy's creeping and he's seeking. Don't get caught sleeping, and be sure to pray for God's keeping. And that's it. As you can tell, I was reciting it. I was looking at my screen because I don't have it memorized. But keep in mind what your mission is as a Christian, and know that our mission as a Christian is to be as Christ-like every day and follow in Jesus' footsteps. And Jesus came for the lame and the sick. So be sure we look for those that, if you're out there today and you might just bump into somebody, and listen to that voice that says, talk to that person. Sometimes you might be a witness just by smiling at a person and just saying God bless. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, it's all for God's glory. I'm just a vessel he uses. And I just want to thank you all for watching. Thank you, and God bless you all.